Hello, my name is Ashley, this is Faithful Rattos, and welcome or welcome back. So in today's video, I have a rather exciting one and probably another short video here. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you what's inside my kitten pack. Now, this is really exciting as this is something that was given to me on some of the occasions when I got rats from ethical breeders, and it's always been something that I've wanted to do for my future pet homes. But that being said, it's absolutely not a requirement, and if breeders don't do kitten packs, I don't think they are a bad breeder or anything like that. A lot of time, work, and money has gone into these kitten packs, and sometimes that just isn't possible when it comes to homing out litters. Maybe there is lots and lots of rats in the litters. I only had 4 pet homes to find this time around because I only had 15 babies overall and I'm keeping 6. So it wasn't a huge undertaking, but it is something that I was really excited and interested in doing. And so I've just gone with my heart, and since these are my first litters, and I will go into depth in a different video just about how this has made me feel from beginning to end and everything. But because these are my first litters and I waited so long and they were so important and so special to me, I just wanted to do this for my pet homes, and I'm super excited to give these out and to see just how these rats fit into their new homes and how they bring their new owners joy and happiness, and how they bring comfort and friendship and companionship to the other rats in their household. I'm just really excited, and I am going to miss them. However, I know that if I kept all of them, I wouldn't be able to look after them the way that I want to, and that is another thing. Like, I breed for myself. I breed to carry on the line, and I'm going to have a whole video about why I've decided to breed. However, I don't breed to give out rats to people as pets. It's just a nice bonus to it because I obviously can't keep everyone. So yeah, I'm going to show you what's inside the kitten pack, and that's the video for today. So first things first, inside the kitten pack we have some paperwork. So the first thing is just a little info sheet telling you what's inside the kitten pack and just a couple of reminders about our agreement and things like zoonotic diseases. Then we have the kitten homing contract, which just goes through the agreements that I have made and that the pet homes have made when they made my application form. So it's just like a confirmation of that, I guess. I'm going to cover up the name, but this is what it looks like. It's just a very simple contract, and I've added a sticker of our logo at the bottom just to make it feel a bit more like professional. So there'll be a copy for them to take home and a copy for me. And then the other thing that is in the homing pack is family trees. So I use an app called Base Mix to keep track of all of my rats and breeding specifically, with notes on the litters and stuff. And so that program, which is made by somebody in the rat fancy, which was really helpful, and I love the name Base Mix, I think it's great. On there you have a opportunity to create a PDF of the family tree of every rat that you have in the system. So this is the family tree of the 2 rats that this lady is taking. She's taking the Russian Wheat and Burmese Dumbo, and she's taken the Wheat and Burmese Dumbo Doe. And so this is their family tree. They're basically the same because they are from the same litters, but I just wanted to give 2 copies of each. And once she has named them, those names will go into my system, and I can send over an e-copy of the PDF with the real names on. But this is so far what we've got, since she hasn't already named the rats. She's more of the type of person who names once they get to know them, and I'm kind of the opposite. I'm very much a planner. So that is the paperwork that is inside the kitten pack, and now on to the fun things. So the kitten pack this time around has come in 2 parts, this little box and this bag, and the reason for that is because I'm just reusing things that I've got around the house. I'm very much into being as eco-friendly as possible and reusing and recycling things. So that's what I've got here as part of my kitten packs because of just what was available to me at the time. So inside here, this is actually just a box of the cat food that I've been feeding the babies and that I feed my adult rats when it comes to wet meals. And because I had so many of these boxes lying around, I thought it was perfect. And it was just, reusing something that I had. This box can be used as well as like a foraging toy or like a little hide. So Inside this little box looks like this. Inside they have 2 of my little logo stickers and a couple of tubes of Licky Licks. So there's 3 tubes of Licky Licks. There is some hay, and inside there is also a little baggie of my mix. And then I also have some little business cards. So in here I collected these at the MRC show. So I have Martin King. He does 3D models and sells at the MRC show. His wife is actually the chair of the MRC. Then we have Ratat Toys, Mischief Made, Anna Tipton. She does some lovely art, Wolfie Silver art. I've had stuff from her in the past. Then obviously my lovely vet Adele, the small pet vet. And then there is Ratty's Angels. They have a rattery and they also make hammocks. And my business card as well. And also there is a leaflet that was just on one of the tables that I took. This is a leaflet for Tic Tac wheels, which are the wheels that I use in my cages. So that's the first section of our kitten pack. I'll just put those away. And the second is in this little bag. So the first most obvious thing here is a dried sunflower, which is really exciting. This is from Boggle Buddy's store, Emmy. You may know her as Emmyology. That's from her store. Those are locally grown and sourced. So like to support that. Then I also have some little toys from A Rat's Tail. Sarah from A Rat's Tail, or Marigold Rats, she's also a breeder, makes great toys. I have them in most of my cages, and I asked her to make me a bunch of kitten packs. She made me a bunch of really cool toys for the kitten packs. They each have 4. She sent me 5 each, but I had to keep some for myself. And she also gave me these little bags, which I thought was just super kind. She absolutely didn't need to do that. And because she already provided these bags, I didn't feel like I needed to go out and buy an even bigger bag, that I just, use this little bag in the little box as well. Inside this bag, there is also some more hay. I thought this could be used as nesting material for a foraging toy, anything like that. And in the bottom is actually, I'm not going to take all the hay out because that's just going to create a really big mess. They do have 2 tins of cat food inside there. I think there is a chicken one and a fish flavour. The ones that I have been feeding my own rattos, and that makes up the kitten pack. I think I'm just so excited to give these to people. I'm so excited to see how these rats grow throughout their lives and see how they make their new owners really happy. I am super emotional about this whole experience. I've been waiting such a long time to do this and to do it right. And so to have it finally be here and happen and get to this point where they're going to be going home at the end of this week. So the day you're watching this video, 4 of the rats will have gone already. It's just, full circle. It's very special. I'm really excited and grateful, and there are so many people that I need to thank when it comes to this whole experience, whether it's people who've offered me physical support or just emotional support and advice. It's all not taken for granted at all. This whole journey has been just unbelievable and so worth the wait. And I will say to anybody who is thinking of breeding rats or any other animal that it is worth the wait to do it right. These rats that I've got, their temperament is amazing, their type is amazing, and choosing keepers was really hard because they're all at a very high quality level. So yeah, I'm just super grateful and happy and excited about this whole experience. It's just been absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for following along. I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't think my kitten packs will look this extravagant every single time, but I'm just really excited to be able to do this for the homes that my rats are going to. Yeah, I don't think there's anything other to say other than to remind you to subscribe to my channel. You can also become a channel member if you want. I have lots of different tiers, starting at £1.99 per month and going all the way up to, I think it's like £17.99. On that tier, there's actually a very special perk, and that is helping me to name my rats. So if that's something that you're interested in the future, do join on that tier level. But there's lots of different tier levels for different types of price points and, budgets. But yeah, thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!